For more than 20 years, we have worked with a value chain approach for sustainability at Vattenfall. And this has been a natural development or evolvement into natural capital thinking.
One of the most important early steps when we started to work with life cycle assessments. That was a journey that started around 20 years ago. And the basis for this was, I would say it was curiosity to understand where do we have our big impacts and where do we have opportunities to lower our environmental impacts.
In order to deliver on our net positive ambition by 2030, we have three focus areas. So the first is to measure biodiversity. The second is to identify biodiversity enhancing measures. And the third is to do research and development.
We have definitely taken huge steps into solution-driven approaches using modern technology. One example when it comes to new technology and biodiversity is a project we're doing right now in the northern part of Sweden, Fish AI, where we're using AI and cameras to recognize and categorize fish. And we're doing this to later on hopefully help to make our fish populations in the river systems healthier.
We're doing hotspot assessments in our supply chain to understand what the risks are for our supply. And we are developing new product offerings that takes natural capital into account.
When starting to evaluate natural capital from a business perspective, it can see as quite resource intensive. But we are convinced that if we are going to be profitable long term, we need to take the natural capital approach.
An advice I would like to give is, of course, to make sure that you understand your impacts and as well the benefits from your activities on natural capital. And when that is done, I really recommend that you find a way to translate this information into a business context. So it's significant that you can translate the information into financial terms.
Start to map out where do you have your dependencies and main impacts, and don't forget your opportunities. And then also listen to your stakeholders and your employees, because there you typically have lots of good input just to start. This will be an iterative process and you will not have the perfect process in place from the beginning. So just start.
We really do see a lot of business benefit with taking a natural capital approach.